Day 5 Math Part 2. Numbers 4 and 5, are asking you to first add, and then once you're done adding, use the commutative property to check for accuracy. The commutative property in addition is just like commutative property in multiplication. Let's review. We talked about this a lot with multiplication in class, and we know that if you take 6 times 5, you can just flip those two numbers around, 5 times 6, and get the same answer. It doesn't matter which order you do it, because for multiplication and addition, commutative property says you can flip them around, you're still going to get the same answer. So what they're asking you guys to do here, because this is addition, they want you to first add 350 plus 465. So I'll start with my ones place. 0 plus 5 is 5. 5 plus 6 is 11. And then 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 1 more, 8. Now, if you take a look over here, they've rewritten the problem, but they've switched it around. They put the 465 on top and the 350 down at the bottom. Now, we know the answer is not going to be any different. But because we're checking our math, we're going to go ahead and add it. 5 plus 0, 5. 6 plus 5, 11. 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 1 more, 8. I am actually doing the math, even though I know in my head, hey, these two are going to have the same answer. If for some reason I come up with a different answer, I've done something wrong. And remember, everybody makes mistakes. You're going to do the same thing with 5. And I'll let you guys do that on your own. 6, 7, and 8, they're just asking you to add to find the unknown. And you guys just remember, the unknown is the part that you don't know. That's where that little box comes in. When you write your numbers, you need to make sure to line everything up. So let's talk about this 661 plus 99. 6 hundreds, 6 tens, 1 1. When it comes to the 99, there are no hundreds there. So I shouldn't see any 9s over here. There are no hundreds in 99. My 99 should be lined up here. 661 plus 99. You guys are going to do the math on that one. You're going to do your own math on number 7 and on number 8. On number 8, I want you to be careful, because here's another one. You've got hundreds here and no hundreds here. So make sure that 81 is underneath the 39 of 739. You don't have any hundreds in 81, so be careful when you write that. You guys are doing that on your own as well. Now, problem solving down at the bottom says, make a plan. The principal ordered 215 muffins and 155 bagels. How many muffins and bagels were ordered in all? If I look at 215 muffins and 115 bagels, I'm asking myself, what kind of a story is this? Is this second grade adding, subtracting? Is this third grade multiplying, dividing? The principal had some muffins and then got some more. And we know that some more stories are adding stories. So your plan is you're going to add these two numbers. And again, you're going to be doing this on your own, because this page is more of an independent practice page. Just remember, when you write them, write the two numbers in a hundreds, tens, and ones chart like this. So we have 215 muffins plus 155 bagels. Practice lining those numbers up so that your math is correct. All right, vocabulary check. Now, because this is math that's from a different book than the one we use in class, we haven't gone over specifically these vocabulary words per se. Regroup, this is one that we've talked about in class. Reasonable, I've talked about in class and on the video. In our class, though, we didn't really go over the word unknown. We've talked about variables, and variables and unknowns are the same thing. We need to decide which word correctly fits in which definition. So if you look at number 10, it says to blank means to rename a number using place value. Number 11 says a missing number is the blank. And number 12, if an answer makes sense, it is blank. And at this point, you should kind of pause the video and figure out where you think each word goes. Now, I'll tell you which one goes where so you can check your answer. Number 10, to blank means to rename a number using place value. That's regrouping. Number 11, a missing number is that is unknown. And so obviously, number 12, if an answer makes sense, it is reasonable. If you got any of those wrong, erase them, fix them. Make sure you know which one is which. Final question down at the bottom. Test practice. Mrs. Lewis bought 2 statues for her garden. One cost $145 and one cost $262. What was the total cost? So you have one that is $145, the other one, which is $262. What was the total cost? So you have one garden that costs one statue that costs some, and then another statue that costs some more. So what are you going to do to solve to solve this problem? You're going to add exactly. Make sure you line everything up. 145 plus 262. Do your math and mark the right answer. Again, if you have questions, make sure to post them in Google Classroom.